Hey, this is BC Hoffman, and this is Recipe Wars. We're going to take three recipes with three chefs, and we're going to battle. Today we're going to be doing lasagna, the #1 best, most delicious comfort food, oldest pasta known to man.
So my recipe is from the White House chef, Sam Cass. It is a healthier version of the normal lasagna.
We're going to do today is a delicious lasagna. It's delicious, but it also is good for your kids.
Very healthy too, because you're making it with turkey.
We're using ground turkey. We're using whole wheat pasta. We're using low-fat mozzarella and low-fat ricotta, but you could also use cottage cheese and a great tomato sauce, and we're good to go.
Well, my version is made by Michael Symon.
And here in my kitchen today with me, Michael Symon. We have got his mama's lasagna.
It's got pork neck bones, beef, veal, sausage casing, and it's loaded up with all that flavor from the bones, and I don't need that bechamel sauce. It's just way too much.
It's a heart attack waiting to happen.
Well, heart attack is the way it's supposed to be, and who better to present a heart attack on a dish than Mario Batali? I mean, that's the way to do it right there. I'm bringing Mario Batali's 100-layer recipe to fruition.
It's not even that difficult. You could make it for dinner.
Tonight?
Tonight.
Well, you better get started now.
It's a 100-layer lasagna, which is very much made exactly like a 6 or a 12-layer lasagna. It's just where you go when you're illogically strained to create something remarkable.
And basically, like any lasagna dish, it's just a layered dish. Normal traditional lasagna is just going to be simple 6 to 8 layers, maybe 10 at the most. I'm going to just completely demolish the 10 layer and go for 100 layers.
All right, so my lasagna is finally out of the oven by Michael Symon. It's the first one in the oven, first one out of the oven. It looks the best. It's not overflowing like that one, and that one just looks like, knock on wood, hopefully it's...
Texture. Mine's out of the oven. This one is by Sam Cass. It's the nice, healthy version of lasagna compared to these two. I did run out of sauce towards the end, so I just add a little more cheese. We should be good to go.
Yeah, I was going to ask if those were Doritos on top to give it the crunch. Or...
Look like nachos.
It's fine,
yeah. My behemoth is finally ready. It's out. It's ready to go. Mario Batali's 100 layer, brimming over the top, but totally worth it. You know, it's about time for this recipe war to be judged. Winner gets spoon-fed by the losers.
Let's start off with the cardboard one.
Yeah, let's go with the crunchy one. You know, oh no, not that bad, but it's definitely lacking in the flavor profile.
Michael Symon would disapprove of that turkey.
I would say it's the low-fat everything.
Yeah, I mean, you knew you're getting when you go for a healthy version of lasagna, but I think overall,
if you really want to go healthy, this is a good way to go healthy.
And it's a good way for kids to eat spinach. I mean, I forgot that there was spinach in here.
I think a big thing that I would change that obviously Mr. Cass used in his video was the no-boil pasta. I would definitely go with a fresh pasta or homemade pasta of some sort. I think that kind of definitely pulled away from it.
Let's go on to the Nouveau American style tomato heavy.
The meatiest of the meaty here.
Yeah.
4 kinds of meat in here,
Whoa.
Remind you.
For your deal.
You can really taste the meat.
I can definitely taste that Italian sausage with all those nice herbs in there.
I was gonna say that's what I get most out of it all is the Italian sausage.
This is definitely your meat lovers type of lasagna.
The crazy thing about it too is I'm not, even though it's like very meaty, I don't feel that it's that heavy.
And at the same time, it's just darn tasty.
Yeah, move on.
Let's go on to number 3. This is like I
think I gotta sit down.
I'm not kidding. I'm not even exaggerating.
I didn't realize how heavy this was until like the oven almost fell over while pulling it out of the oven. Let's dig in.
All right.
So again, this is very light on the tomato sauce. In fact, there is no tomato sauce. It's tomato paste and very little. There's one 6-ounce can of tomato paste. Wow.
It's definitely very creamy.
I'll tell you what though. Well, as much as I was giving you crap while we were making this, I was really excited to taste the bechamel, and it's really good.
And that fresh lasagna sheet definitely bites really nicely when you cut through it.
When you're making this dish, you're basically gonna caramelize that meat. You're gonna get nice and brown and just delicious.
I am definitely gonna tell you guys right now, I am pulling mine out of the running. I'm immediately calling a loss because there's no way that I am beating these two.
I don't know if I could eat this one every day. It's a little bit too I want to go take a nap right now after I've eaten it.
I'm still eating it.
I'm gonna call it right now. I'm gonna call my favorite was yours.
Yes.
And it's not to say that I just have anything against yours. The heaviness was kind of a factor, but I just really like the sausage and that lightness that it came with. It just really reminds me of like lasagna I had as a kid.
As much as I was pulling for myself to win, I hate saying it.
Just say it.
But the truth of the matter is, like you said, I couldn't eat one of these by myself. I mean, this is a double date right here.
This is
Like
for a
this would
true
be
Italian
4
family.
people eating one slice.
Yeah.
This is great as a one-time thing, and then taking a nap right afterwards. But for just straight up flavor, I don't know. Maybe it's the American in me. But I'm gonna go with the tomato sauce heavy.
It's a winner. It's a winner.
Mine wins.
As we said,
I'm getting spoon-fed.
the losers spoon-feed the winner. So
I'll spoon-feed yours since it's
I'm
not much better.
spoon-feeding you mine because, well, that's the punishment for winning. You have to have another bite of comatose.
Sure. I don't want to give you mine, so I'll give you yours.
Eat up
I'll
and
take it.
congratulations.
Thank you, Michael Symon.
Again, this was Recipe Wars right here, direct for your viewing enjoyment, for our tasting enjoyment, and hopefully vicariously through us, you got a little taste of mwah, delicioso. Unfortunately, the Italian didn't win. The American did, and the healthy
Did not.
we already knew wasn't going to be the winner.
Yeah.
And on that note, catch us again, Recipe Wars right here, direct. Eat up and fight on.